to the city council debate, not the mayor debate, the city council debate. And I want to spend a couple of seconds expounding upon that because there's been some confusion. We're doing two separate debates, one for city council and one for mayor. Some people are on both ballots, but that does not mean that just because they're on the they're on the city council ballot and the mayor ballot, that if they lose the mayor ballot, they automatically win. If they get just shy of a vote for mayor and they get 0 city council ballots, guess what? They're out. They still have to get a valid amount to win the city council. So it's not an automatic easy to win card, just to clarify that, because there's been some confusion. Now, for the fun part, I am going to ask Gracie over here to come up, and she will introduce the candidates one at a time. They'll have 2 minutes each to introduce themselves, their platforms, what they're running for, who they're about, what they care about, what matters to them, what their favorite preparation of a sandwich is, etc. And then we'll go through and ask each of them a question, and then we'll go through and ask each of them a second question, and we'll go through and ask each of them a third question. And that will be the format of today's debate. It's really more of a presentation. I would love to have them argue and sling mean words at each other and tell them how they're not as good as the other person, but we have hood court in 47 minutes, so we're gonna make this efficient, okay? Well, Gracie, by all means.
Hello everyone, I am Gracie Grant, representing Weasel News today. We are going to have a debate with these people to give you an opportunity to see what each of our candidates is offering the city. The first question we're going to ask is, firstly, who are you and what motivated you to join this campaign?
Hey guys, my name's Arlo Cooper. Oh, watch out. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, okay, right.
I'm just so nervous.
Great start.
So very nervous. I'm so sorry. My name's Arlo Cooper. I chose to run because there's some things in the city that I'd like to see change. First and foremost, the way that DOC operates. The fact that they can't keep prisoners in the prison, but they're taking prisoners out for little parties is unacceptable to me. Also, corruption in the different departments. And I'd also like to see a booming entertainment industry. My favorite kind of sandwich is a gyro, and that's about it.
Hello, I'm Cherry Popper. The reason I wanted to be part of City Council is because I really am passionate about the state. I really love to help people see their dreams come true, which is also why I've been part of Commerce. I would love to help establish a proper business legislation. I'd love to help the different departments structure some training academies. These are two of the main things besides community outreach. I think we've been lacking community outreach in this state for way too long. And I think it's time that we give the people a chance to be heard and have regular town halls and, events and stuff like that. Just getting to know one another on a deeper and personal level. My favorite sandwich is fried bologna.
Howdy, folks. My name's John Boyd. I'm running for city council because, let's be honest, things have not been great in the city in the past several months. Everything's been topsy-turvy with little communication. Nobody knows what's going on. One of the big things I want is there to be communication between the public and the government. I want to fill that gap, and at the same time, we have a corruption issue that's been blatant and ignored. One of my first things is going to be to address that and work with the departments individually to get that figured out. When it comes to housing, we're all having issues with that. I have many friends within the COC who I will work very closely with to help try and get us all homes that we can actually use. My favorite sandwich is a meatball sub. Thank y'all for your time.
Alright, howdy do folks, I'm Tommy Gunn, Thomas Gunn if you want to be formal about it. Now, I won't tread on ground that's already been tread, you've all heard it all before, we all want the same thing. That's why a lot of people in this city council and for the mayor election, we're all saying the same stuff because we're all sick of it, we all want the same goddamn thing. We want better housing, I want to help provide that. We want better events for businesses. We want to provide the businesses in our wonderful city the necessary funding that they need to provide you with the events that you must see. We want to stamp out corruption in every goddamn corner of the government, whatever it may be. We want to stamp it all out. We want to improve connections between the citizens and the law enforcement. That means LSPD, marshals, FIB, DOC. Want to train them up. Make sure that you're not getting calls that are getting cut off and being told to call other departments. Folks, I'm going to keep it simple and keep it short. My favorite pizza topping is pepperoni. It's pretty damn good. Anyway, have a good day. See you all soon. Bye.
Hello, everybody. My name is Morgan Tinkles. I've prepared a little statement here I'm going to read out, and I'll adapt it a little bit because we need to add in the sandwich thing. So Los Santos is a city of passion and change. I want to make sure that the energy still survives and thrives. For too long, decisions have been made by interim officials. It's time for leadership from the people who live here, care about the city, and understand its needs. I believe in open, clear communications and an open door approach. Residents should be heard, whether they call or stop me in the street or sit down and share their concerns. We need law enforcement that is supported but accountable, businesses that operate fairly and efficiently, and a government that is transparent and effective. As a proud trans woman, I believe in representation, inclusivity, and ensuring every voice in Los Santos has a place at the table. I love this city, and my goal is simple: a Los Santos that works for its people, where citizens feel safe, heard, and are proud to call it home. And for my sandwich, you're not going to like this one, but you should try it before you knock it, is banana and tuna. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's nasty.
Okay, you're not getting voted for.
Banana and tuna?
It is brilliant.
It's not bribery, it's called lobbying. You just pay them so they do what you want.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Mr. Rogers. I come before you now today with a hope in my heart that we can make this a more beautiful neighborhood together. I believe in fair and equitable police work, as well as clean, above-board behaviors from law enforcement and government officials at large. I believe that no one is above justice. Every single person should be held to the same standard, whether they be the lowest of the low or the highest of the high, mayor or hobo. I do not care. We should all be held to the same. The city thrives on strong economics, and on my platform, I would see us continue to have that. Endorsing and enforcing good functions of businesses at large. Every single one of you out there, I believe to be my neighbor, and I hope you will help me make this a more beautiful neighborhood together. As for my sandwich, a nice crusty Italian bread with brie and raspberry jam. That's the stuff. Thank you.
Thank you to all of our candidates. It was very informative. Appreciate that. Your first question. What is something you are already doing for Los Santos that makes a difference to the community?
One thing I'm already doing for the community is I'm trying to open up the drive-in in Sandy. Give a little entertainment up north and, help strengthen the economy through something unique and different that we don't already have going on, as well as building an entertainment industry based upon that. We've got a couple people lined up to make movies, and we hope to have it open depending on, timing and all the construction and everything else. Thank you.
I have been running a business and a mechanic shop up in Sandy. I have been working with commerce and working with citizens of the state to help them build proposals to submit for getting businesses. I've been doing the footwork to try to make sure that I'm informed of different perspectives, so that way I could come into this position knowing exactly what we're going to need.
I work in layers as a manager. I've done many events, supported many others. When it comes down to it, I've been doing my best to help people get vehicles that they can afford, not just these 400,000 monstrosities, but also helping push forward the used car market for people who are newer to the city. At the same time, I have also been helping push forward the proposal that people have put forward to try and get the district attorney a voted official and not just one who has been propped up by nobody. Thank you.
It's awful. Anyway, I may not be rich, I may not be working with law enforcement, I may not run a business. So I can't say I have the experience behind me that all of these people behind me have. But what I do have is communication skills. And non-stop every day I have been meeting new people, speaking with new people, learning their sides of the story. And there's many stories to tell in this wonderful city. And before I go into the position of city council or the position of mayor, I have been doing everything in my power to learn anything I can about everybody and learn different cultures, different backgrounds, and different problems that people have so that when I go into this position, I know how I can help. That is what I have been doing.
Homeless. Okay, so what am I doing to help? Okay, it's very simple. If you're running along the street, I will stop. I often do it. I don't like seeing people running along the street. I'll normally call over and go, hey, you live somewhere, you're kind of running, I'm the kind of person that'll stop, talk to you, give you a lift, feed you. You mentioned homeless people who are hungry. Come after me afterwards. I'll buy you some food. Not a problem. I'd love to help if I can. I do like the little things. I like Tommy just said, I like to talk to people. I love talking to people. Talk to me all the day. I will buy you a sandwich. Thank you.
Well, let's talk about it. What I do for Los Santos every day is I police. I'm a captain with the marshal's office.
Oh, that's like the worst kind of thing.
Well, you'd think that. But by and large, I've helped out more citizens than hurt. Large amounts of y'all criminals can even equate to can even attest to the fact that I am very fair. And if you say I'm not, well, you're probably lying to yourself because you got mad about something. I'm not a wealthy man. I do not be out here having tons of money. But not a single person ever asked me for some food, didn't get fed. Not a single person's ever asked me for a ride, didn't get rid.
Bullshit. You wouldn't ride me.
That's because you wanted me inside of you, Fielding, and I'm not about it.
Oh.
Los Santos. Every day we put ourselves at risk for y'all, and every day we continue to do so. And I will not stop here. I will not stop now. Whether it's out in the field with a gun in my hand or behind a desk making sure things are made better for you. That is my intention. That is all we'll ever be. Thank you, neighbors.
Please. Your last question is, if you could change just one thing in Los Santos, what would that be and why?
Folks, if I could change one thing about the city, currently it would be the corruption in various forms, in all forms. From the DOC to the various departments, there's a huge problem in the city and it needs to be fixed.
Douglas Fielding.
Thank you.
The one thing I would change is definitely the communication issues that we have between having better communication between departments, between the citizens and government departments, and, government to the citizens. I think that would cause a lot of things to be solved, like the corruption, like knowing what needs to be done and what the citizens need in the state. So I think that that's the most important thing that we need to focus on.
My number one thing is transparency between the government and the citizens. We've had so long of getting no word from the government when changes happen to both laws and everything else that's going on. Transparency is the number one thing that makes people wonder what the fuck is going on with things. Pardon my language, sorry.
Fake news.
And to be honest, one of the biggest things that has made people wonder what the fuck's going on is also Douglas Fielding as district attorney. Please, everyone sign that petition.
Okie dokie. I'm not going to give the cliche answer here, folks, of nothing because the city's great. That is true. The community in this city is wonderful, and the people here, most of them are pretty damn wonderful. But, as many people have already said, many of the other candidates have already said, corruption, communication, it's all a problem. And the big thing that I want to change is, well, all of that. You can't fit it down into one word, one specific thing. You want to fix it all, and as much as I'd love to say there's one problem in particular, there's multiple problems, and we gotta fix them all. So that is what I'd change. Anything and everything that is bad. Peace out.
What if it's a problem for me, but not a problem for somebody else. How's he gonna fix that?
So it's hard to pick just one. There's a lot of things going on, and a lot of fellow candidates have already mentioned, so I'll not bring them up again. But one of the big problems I see with this city is the businesses. And what I mean by is the lack thereof of them being open. And businesses that seem to have stalled. And I understand that the Department of Commerce is doing their best, but I think they need a little bit of oversight on that to get these buildings open, to get employees in, to get the economy rolling and it's stimulated so people can spend money and have money. So that's the one thing that I would change, that we get these businesses rolling along. So that's me. Morgan Tinkles, running for mayor and city council. Thank you.
Let me tell you something, neighbors.
I wish
I'm
I
not
told
going to
Douglas
jaw on
County
about
wasn't
corruption. We
that.
all know it exists. I'm not going to tell y'all nothing about whether or not the business world is working out well. We know it's not.
I like his stage presence.
Big things I agree with is that, yes, the pathway to business is not as transparent as it should be. I aim to make a change in that regard. Another thing I'd like to see is housing availability when it is often impossible or very difficult to get your hands on a realtor.
God.
Let me tell you something. I called 17 times, and you know what? I'm still homeless. That's right. I rent a room from someone else who owns a house. A little teeny tiny one, and it sucks. Pardon my language. Every single solid one of y'all out there, every single one of my neighbors, you hope for a better Los Santos tomorrow. But what you deserve is a better Los Santos today. Equitable policing needs to be a thing that you enjoy. Homes need to be more available or visible to you to see what is available out there so everybody's not scrambling the same bottleneck trying to get a hold of one. And businesses, if you've got a business in your heart, I believe you should have access to doing it. That is what I believe. My name is Mr. Rogers, and I hope y'all have a lovely day.
But I think we could take it up a notch, and I'm going to do a bonus round of questions because I think none of these candidates have been put under any pressure yet to really see who they are. So, bonus round question. I want you to come up here one at a time and tell me the weirdest thing you've ever done or something absolutely terrible about yourself, because that's how we're really going to judge people, right? That's how we're going to get to know people. So, one at a time, come up here and tell me something weird. Please.
I once had sex with someone who was dressed exactly like me. It was pretty rad. Thank you.
Speak up.
Unlike Morgan, I'm not afraid of sex. So my grossest thing I've ever done is one time I didn't have much money, so I took a bunch of the food I had in the fridge, mixed it all together, and ate it. It was very disgusting. There was ice cream, there was a can of tuna fish, all sorts of shit. Ranch dressing, blue cheese dressing, everything. It was fucking disgusting. I hated my life. I felt ashamed. I felt disgusted. I'm not proud of it, but I did it, and I'm owning up to it. I'm sorry. I hope I still have your vote.
I suppose the weirdest thing that I've done, I guess maybe gross, is I shit myself in the middle of the mega mall. Yeah, that happened.
Well, weirdest thing I've done is I have been party to watching somebody eat human fingers.
That sounds like you, Jed.
That was probably me.
Have a good day.
All right. I can't really beat that one. Seeing someone eat fingers is kind of a weird one. I once got so blackout drunk that I stole a man's horse, completely naked. And when I woke up, I was on Mount Chiliad and had married some sort of, I don't know, I think it was a mountain lion or something. Anyway, that's the weirdest thing about me.
Well, I don't like to talk about this much. I'll give you two things. The first of these things is one time I once beat a Wendigo into submission and then used it as my own personal saddle horse. The second thing is for 33 years I spoke almost exclusively to puppets. And I do not apologize for that.
It's mean to me. But I think that concludes the council debate for tonight. I hope you all understand that some of these people are some real freaks. I mean, good Lord, some of those answers. I'm not going to sleep tonight. We will have another debate here in the near future, probably in the next 3 to 4 days, for the mayoral candidates. Keep on these people. Ask them questions. If you see them in the street, ask them what they're going to do for you. See what they can do for the entire state of San Andreas. We've waited so long for this council. Make the most of it, please. Gracie, back to you.
Jesus, crazy.
Thank you to all our candidates for tonight. Weasel will be running an exclusive paper on the election. So anybody who is running for council who would like to be a part of that, please contact me directly. The ads are on Birdie and Yellow Pages and the news app. We'll get that sorted for you. Thank you to all our candidates tonight. Fantastic answers. I think they all have a place. So you can make your choice. Thank you everyone for attending. It's been an awesome event.